Hello internet and welcome to this new video. It's a video diary. I'm gonna talk a bit when I drive. I'm just gonna test this to see if it's fun to watch. I better not, but it's useful for me. I can train on my English to talk better. I must be better at talking. So if I record some diary, I can practice on the language. This is Sweden and it's winter here. Some snow have come, but not a lot. I am a man, 42 years old, and I'm living outside Stockholm in a suburban. I have a child and a girlfriend. The child, his name is Wilton. He's 8 months, so he's really small. But it's fun. It's fun with small children. He grow fast and see new progress every day. So it's really fun. And I'm looking forward to learn him stuff like fun stuff like soccer and go outside in the nature, maybe fish some and go drive some boats or bicycle or stuff like children like. So that's fun. I have several other YouTube channels, so I am used to YouTube, but I'm not good at English. The other YouTube channels are. We started out with a horror channel. We did a horror movie. I can do the story short. Me and my friend, I was working as a security guard a long way back. And I have a friend. He worked at the asylum seeker home for alone children. And I came there every night and look at the children that they are nice and so. Then I started to get friend with the man who worked there, Eric, and we started to watch some horror movie late at night when the children was sleeping. I drank some coffee and have fun, watch horror movie, talk a lot. And then one day we looked at a really bad horror movie and we said, we could do this so much better. And of course we can't, but we decided to we buy 2 cameras and we do a script and try to do a horror movie. And that was the starting point in my YouTube career. So we did a film called Something Happening in the Woods. It was about 2 friends. One of the friends got a cabin in from his dead uncle or something. I don't know what the name is, but he got it when he died. A cabin in the woods. And the cabin in the woods he found a box with in the box it was a legend about an happening in the cabin. Some old lady lived there and she was killed, accused for witchcraft. And after that the cabin is haunted. So nobody should go there. It's a long story about the priest and so on. But they decided, Eric and the 2 characters, to go to the cabin and see if they can catch some ghosts. So they have a camera. It's like a documentary film, horror movie. So they go there to the cabin and things start happening and they disappear and they get killed, and easy horror plot. But that was the start point in filmmaking. We think this was really, really fun. So we did another horror movie next summer. This was called Sjögubben, and it's a story about some friends going out in the archipelago in Sweden, and also the backstory of two brothers who grew up on this island, and they started to hate each other, and drama. Some family killed another family, and it started to be a legend about a man who was drowned. He's coming back from the sea to kill every people at a certain weekend. Easy plot, like Jason in Crystal Lake. It's a slasher movie. So we killed up every friend we had, and I think this was really fun to film this gore stuff too. Then we started more and more movies. I think we have done like 9 horror movies now, and we also started with comedy. Comedy is really fun, so small sketch, like we did MacGyver, we did the X-Files, a lot of stuff like that, like parody stuff, and it was fun, and some people watch it too, so it's really good. I can link MacGyver and the X-Files in the subscription down here. In the I don't know what it means. I'll link it. We did some in English and some in Swedish, so the channel is kind of hard to look at if you don't talk Swedish. You can just look at some videos. It was just a fun idea. Then we started. This is really strange. I have a house out in the archipelago where my parents is raised, and my mom is raised there in the house. And it says that this house is haunted, and we have rent this house out to guests in the summer. Many have said they hear like doors shut and close and steps and a lot of sounds in this house. So they all said something is haunting this house, a ghost. Me and my family have not experienced one bit in this house, so we think this was really exciting but strange, because it's really quiet when we sleep there, when we've been there. So one day I decided, me and my nephew, little kid Dennis, to rig a camera. We rigged several cameras in the house overnight. And when I go through this surveillance cam, I found a lot of noises, and this was the turning point. I was thinking this is really interesting, so I start searching the internet for ghost stories and ghosts, and found that you can hunt ghosts with like technique. You have some meters that can detect different energy field in the area or something. So it's a big market for that, and we started buy some EMF meters and go back to this house, and we get results. We do record when the meter went up totally, so some energy was on the meter, and we heard footsteps and like that. So from that day we started to buy more things and go out on the most haunted places in Sweden. So now we go around like two weekends in the month around in Sweden, look at castles, abandoned asylums, places, haunted places, and look for ghosts. And in some places we find energy. We don't know if it's ghost, but we hear stuff, we hear voices. I have seen a person once, really strange. I have been over 100 places. Once I see a person. We are in a little cabin, minor cabin. It's 300 years old. It's abandoned. It's in the forest. We have a doek and I don't know. You can say we have the ghost hunt the whole night, and not much have happened in the whole night. Then we are packing up and was going home. I was standing, packing my camera, some equipment down in my bag, when I see a person stood like 15 feet or something, 10-15 feet in front of me, and I think that it was my friend Joachim. The person was the back turned at me, and he was crouching and had something in his hand. So I think it was Joachim packing his bag. Then I hear a sound from the other direction, and I turn my head, and there is Joachim in the kitchen. So I turned back fast, and this man was gone. So I think that was a ghost. But that's just one time. Other times I've not seen anything. Yes, also more like I hear steps, I hear voices and stuff like that. So it's really exciting stuff that too. And now I start this driving channel just for a test, like see if it's working. I drive a lot, so I see people like to watch drive videos for relaxing. So I see, I think it was a good idea to test it out. So I have many YouTube channels. I have also a green screen background channel. When I upload, if you do green screen, you need backgrounds like towns, you need lakes, you need beaches, you need everything. You can imagine in the background of your video. If you know green screen, you have a green background, and you can change the green to anything you want. So I have a channel I put up like everything, and it's going pretty well as well. So I hope that channel can earn some money someday. So that's nice. So several channels. Then I have a vlog channel, I have a training channel, some test channel. We did a children's channel that you also can look. It's like we saw this other channel. They dressed up in superhero suits and just make dumb film. It's really bad film, but they get millions of views. So we said this we can do so much better. So we started a channel like was called Superhero World. Then we also dressed in like Spider-Man, Captain America, and we did some funny fight scenes. They meet other characters, and it was really funny to record, and it was appreciated. The people I looked at it, and we have no language. They make sounds, so you can see it from everywhere in the world. So I can link this also if you like to show, if you have children or something. I don't know if you want to show it, but some like it. Superhero World, I'll link it in the description as well. Also with YouTube, you meet a lot of new friends, and I have met one friend. He's from Canada. Andrew is his name, and he have a channel when he talks about different metal bands. not so famous bands, but he do really good reviews about the channels, about their bands. So if you are a metal, if you do music like metal and stuff, you can send him some of your music. He will do a review. He's really into it, and he's really good at words. You can sit in front of a camera and just talk like 5 minutes, no script. So he's really good. But we started to text each other. I think I came across him in the Superhero World channel, I think. Then we started to support each other and text almost every day. And he's really interesting, and you can talk about everything with him, like YouTube and family stuff or whatever. He's smart, and that's fun that I meet him. Then I train also at my English to text writing, so I think it's come out really good. So please check him out if you like into that stuff. Or I forgot to tell you, he is also have a great band, Sennedra. It's a metal band, hard music. It's really good. I can link it too. I think it's he and his brothers who have this band. They have done, I think, 4 records or something, and I use some of his music in my production. That's also a good collab. I use some of his he is very good support and a good friend, and I hope he come visit here in Sweden someday. We talked like 3 years now, or 4. Then I met a lot of other friends too. In the ghost hunt projects, I meet people all across Sweden. We are the very best friends now, so we go a lot on hunts together. It's really fun. You go like, you can want 10 friends go out, like a mansion or something. You are there in like 24 hours, and you do some barbecue and talk a lot of shit, and then you do a movie up all night, and it's really fun. So in different places every time. Sometimes we are in mines, sometimes we are in asylums, sometimes we are home at people where it's haunted, in houses, and stuff like that. But I still do other videos. I like to do videos, so I can do a lot of them. The subjects are not that important. It's just I want to create something. And now this is a test. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now we are in Stockholm. Here is Slussen. It's the station where the buses came from outside here. They have built a lot of here. So now I'm going to work tonight. I do night shift. I work like 5 days, then I have 5 days off. So it's really good. I have a lot of time when I'm 5 days off. You can be with family, you can edit a lot, and stuff I film, and very good. But you work at night, so it's pretty hard stuff. And it's some traffic here. Now it's weekend here. It's a long Christmas weekend, so I think people are free, but they're still going out with their cars and blocking my way to work. It's real bad. But it's floating. Maybe you guys in your countries you have more traffic than this. Sweden are a pretty small country. I think we have 10 million living in Sweden, so it's not big, really small, but the country is quite big. A lot of forest and lakes, and we have small islands and very beautiful country. So lots of nature if you come here, if you like that. You can do hikes and stuff. And we have a special law in Sweden that you can put up a tent almost everywhere. It's in the law. You can camp everywhere. Some land you not allow that. So that's really good. So you can, you go out in the forest to camp, or go with the car and camp, or out with a boat and camp. So that's nice. That's I really like. And I was grown up on an island, a small island out in the archipelago. So I'm really used to boats. And I go with the boat to school and like that. In the winter we go with the snow scooter. I don't know what it's called, but it's a snowmobile, I think it's called, or a hydrocopter. It's like a hovercraft in the winter. We go to school with that. But now I'm old, so I moved to the town to get work. My parents are still living out in that island, and my girlfriend is studied to be a children teacher. So she have 3 years in school. Then I think she have 1 term left. Then she can start work with children. So that's nice. And well, now we are coming in here. It's going in this tunnel. Now you're gonna see some of Stockholm, so the tunnel is not so nice to see, but maybe if you follow this channel before, you see I go. I record every time I go with the car. I record if it's longer than like 20 minutes. So and sometimes cool thing happens when I'm going. I filmed a meteor, like a big meteor coming through the sky. I got it in record when I was going. So that's really cool. It happened, they say, like once in 10 years. So I got it. Not really good, but maybe I have seen it. It's on the channel. I did a short about it. So the whole sky was lighting up, and they said it was a big comet coming into the atmosphere and it was burning up. So I think that now the Russian is here, or some terrorists are blowing things up, because the whole forest was lighting up and the sky, bomb. I think it was a big bomb, but they said it was a meteor. Now here is, I think it's called Kungsgatan. Here is a big street in Stockholm. Really nice. They have the Christmas decorations there, and some people out. I think the corona is making people staying at home. It was a lot more people before the corona. Corona is really bad in Sweden, so that's not good. I think 8,000 or 9,000 have died in it, and it's way more than our other countries we live near. So we have a bad strategy. We have no strategy. We just take the coronavirus and die. So I don't like the government for that. That's really bad. They have no balls. They should shut things up like 1 week, like every other countries, but they didn't. And then people died. And now it's too late, I think. Now we wait for the vaccine. I hope it's good. But enough about corona. Here's another street. Here's more expensive part of Stockholm. So I live in Gustavsberg, suburban to Stockholm. Really nice, a little small town, like small town. We have a lot of lakes around it and the forest. You can go walking, you can go bathing in the summer. We have parks. We have a lot of stores and stuff like that also. So I don't need to live here. I don't like streets and stuff. I'm more a nature guy, and I like sports. So we have a lot of soccer field and stuff like that. In Sweden, sports are very important. So you can play almost every sport when you are young. So we support sports. So everybody have a chance to do sports. So that's really good. I think now we're coming down to a harbor where boats are traveling out to my island. They go from here and to other places too. You're gonna see soon. Oh, you see the reindeers, very beautiful. Here comes the boat lying, but I think not many boats are going out now, just a few. The archipelago in Sweden is really beautiful, but it's a summer thing. You don't go out in the winter if you don't live there, like my parents, so they must go out. And I go visit sometime, like once in a while we go out. It's really nice to be there, hanging out, have a big house. Here you see boats. Cinderella and what they're called. It's really nice. Now I'm soon at my work. I gotta work all night. So hope you like this diary. It's a strange thing talking to a camera. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah. Then what I'm gonna talk about now? I'm blank in my head. I can be. This is gonna be the start, so I'm gonna end this diary now. So hope you liked it, and I think nobody gonna watch it anyway. And if you think it's annoying, just shut the audio out and you don't hear my voice. Pretty easy. So, but take care, everybody, and maybe I do another one. I don't know. But take care and see you in the next video. Bye bye.